Hey ho, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go ride one of the flattest, if not the flattest, gravel route we have, and it's called Dutch Treat. So where am I? Pretty cool place actually. Just southeast of downtown Calgary is a park called Ralph Klein Park. It's a great stop for this ride, as there's a nice big parking lot, and as you've seen, it's a really cool water feature really that's worth checking out and maybe coming out if you're into birds and such. And yeah, it's a beautiful little place just east of the city, and honestly you can ride all the way here from downtown on a car-free bike path, which is actually also very cool. I can see the city way over there. Anyway, we're gonna go hit up Dutch Treat today, which being Dutch and a treat is it's kind of runs a whole bunch of canal sections that are just east of the city, and it's a treat because, as we talked about with the birds, it's flat, it's not too long, and all in all, it's a really nice couple-hour bike ride. So if you're getting into gravel biking, this is one that is I would say is worth trying, because it's not too difficult. So when we run onto the canal sections, once we get out to Chestermere Lake area, it's really actually important on this route that you are on the right side of the canal or the other. If you're not, you're going to run into a gate, maybe an angry dog, and so the route finding aspect of this is a good challenge. It's not that hard, you just have to pay attention to the map and of course download it onto your device so you can really see the detail. But it's a great ride, and if you wanted to, you could either start here. You could actually start over in Chestermere if you want, and there's all kinds of services in Chestermere. So from here, we're going to hop some regional bike path, again car free. It's going to take us over to the canal to Chestermere, and then once we boop past the bottom of Chestermere Lake, we should be able to onto our first section of kind of a little bit more rugged 2-track gravel canal. So let's go for a bike ride. of got our first little road crossing here. And so remember what I said earlier about route finding. One of the things that's important on this route is to make sure that you choose the right side of the canal. So consult the map. So in this case, we kind of are actually going to stay on the same side of the canal and start heading that way. But I think it's the next one where we switch over. So make sure you know, otherwise you'll just end up in some barbed wire. Woo-wee! So yeah, that part at the beginning where I said it was kind of an easy ride, that was total lies, all of it. Because what I forgot about, because it's been a while since I've ridden this route, is the wind, and the wind in combination with the kind of rougher surface of the canal right away makes you really slow, and it's really hard, but it's still pretty great. So yeah, we're here. Probably can't see way off in the distance, but the mountains are totally there. Not a cloud in the sky. Really, really lovely ride so far. So yeah, it's way harder than I remembered. and we're back. That was a nice loop. Whew. It's been a while since I've ridden it. It's a few years for sure. And some slight changes. I'm going to have to make some modifications to the route. So if you've ridden it before and you're planning on coming out again, maybe consult our map, because I'm going to definitely make some slight route changes. Otherwise, super good. Lots of headwind kind of on the way out, and lots of crosswind coming back across, more or less coming west, and then some tailwind at the end was really nice. But boy, those even though the terrain is flat when the wind's pushing, it can be still a pretty good go, pretty good grind. All in all, super nice. So yeah, if you're planning on coming out this way, definitely check the map. Gravel bike is perfect. You'll be fine on your kind of traditional gravel bike. A road bike will struggle. Cross bike, you might be okay. And like most things in Alberta, if conditions are wet, I would say avoid it. Wait for a drier day, because the mud in our world can be so sticky and gross and just destroy your bike. So if it's wet, maybe wait till tomorrow. Otherwise, thanks for coming along. That was the Dutch treat, and we'll see you next time.